this also saying, you know, it doesn't end here at this point. This is the start of a wonderful journey, and the chance we wanted to give you and to show you how to stay tuned. So feel free.
Otherwise, we can play some music.
I have a question, if you don't mind.
Yes, certainly.
Thank you so much. It was so grateful, especially I love your practices. Could you elaborate more on eye yoga and how can we do, if you can elaborate on eye yoga, and if you have some other practices for eye yoga, that would be great.
So you mean the eye yoga? Okay. This is especially for people, you know, who have a normal, or let's say reduced eyesight, far or short-sighted. But one should be should take it, you know, or talk to the doctor when there is any medical issue like AMD or whatever is there with the eyes. So first do the clarification with your eye specialist.
And apart from skin, eye is the most, let's say, effective part of our body. 80% of feeling is done by eyes. You see a person, you see him, you take him what he is, means apart from your prejudgment, and everything is been, that's in the Sanskrit they say this is window to your soul. So going ahead with many devices. When I was young, I used to play outside, look at the sky, look at the grass. What we're doing, nothing much.
You know, especially this eye yoga is there because all of us, or most of us, are using this kind of devices or tablets or computer. So our eyes are very stressed, and just to give them a relaxation, we should, you know, use our pause button. We should use this as a break, just to close down the eyes, you know, to feel the posture, to erect our body again, instead of walking like this, you know, only with a mobile phone here, because the head has a lot of weight. So when you put it like this, the head is 20 kilos. When you have the head like this, it's only for 5 kilos. So one should avoid that, because then it gives a strain on the muscles, on the neck, and then you're asking yourself why I'm having a headache, why I'm having a backache. So a lot of things can be reduced automatically by just the proper posture and relaxation.
And when you close your eyes, put all dark, then you open your door for inside, because our attention is always outside. And you know, to go inside, it's better to get the energy, then you go outside with a smile on your face.
Can you again please repeat that exercise, diagonal movement of the eyes from up left to down right?
Eyes like this. So for instance, you look with your head stiff, no movement with your head. You only look on the upper right part, upper right side with the eyes only.
Like when you go to the doctor, he checks, he says, look right, look down.
And then you look down on the left corner. Don't move your head. Then you look on the right side, in the middle. And then down to the low. Just try with your head stiff in front and try to look. Can you see your toes? Or up in the sky. Because our eye muscles are not very used to this kind of extreme movements, because we only look this much and not very far in this.
And while you're driving, you're looking straight, watching TV, that's straight.
So we are always looking in one direction like a tunnel. And the flickering of the eyelids is also very seldom. So we have to increase that.
When I was young, we used to fly the kites, you know, in the sky. And we always are moving that there and there. Now we got TV and means nothing to criticize. It's nice.
There's also one very nice exercise with the thumb, the distance. So for instance, you can...
you stay here now.
Okay, Anya will show. So like this, can you see the thumb? Okay. So you choose your thumb as the short distance. And then you choose any distance when you have the chance to look out of the window, or if you're outside. So choose anything what is in the medium distance.
Let's say 20 meters or something like that.
And now you choose something which is in long distance.
Sky.
the sky or whatever you see, an aeroplane. So now you swap from the thumb to the medium distance to the very far distance. And now swap back. So your eyes are zooming in and out to focus the long distance, the short distance. And again, far, the far side. Okay, if it's already, you know, stressing you, again, we do the palming.
Go inside.
This is a little bit like playing with yourself, hide and seek.
Like you used to say to children, cuckoo, and they used to think,
I'm away. This is a real feeling that you're hiding away in this moment because you're encapsulating yourself.
That was fantastic. Thank you again. Next month, we have some nice workshop with Feldenkrais that help us not only at the level of muscles, also the nerves, re-education of everything. So I send everybody the invitation. Yeah.
May I ask a
Thank
question before we close out?
Sure.
When you are holding your hand one up and touching your abdomen, your heart, and your head, are there certain
Jenny's said also.
certain areas that you want to ask for help or guidance when you are doing the different?
So it is like the Chinese, they also know it from their old tradition, from ancient days. It's called acupressure. And the Japanese know also this knowledge. That means wherever you place your right hand, right means activity, desire. And the left hand means the desire in the past and the conditioning. So with the right hand, you have to be active to do something. And so you can place then your hand on any part, wherever you feel like. Whatever you feel, you know, is not in balance, let's say. There you place your right hand on that portion on your body.
We can do certain exercise with the left hand also. Leave your hand open.
Balancing.
Yeah. The left hand on your liver. That's under the right breast.
Then it's under the rib bow. Then you keep your right hand open, because you're balancing yourself when you have one hand open. That means whatever heat is there in your liver
is thinking.
So too much of thinking, too much of planning, and all kind of management is sitting here in our liver. So we leave it then to the air or on the ground. You can also ground yourself, put your hand towards Mother Earth. So the heat is getting off. Okay, and then you have your right hand open, left hand open, and right hand to the ground. So with this, you're cooling down your overactivity. And the other way of balancing, when you feel, you know, sad and tired and cool and freezing, like in winter, and you just want to hide in your bed, that means you're not a very active person, you're an inactive person. That means we call it the left-sided type. In this moment, if you want to balance yourself, because you have to be active, you have to work or just do something, so then you keep your right hand open, and you put your left hand here over your left shoulder. Yeah. Think of, you know, that you just want to get rid of that from left side.
That means you can also say that I'm not doing anything. When I eat, my teeth are chewing, my stomach is digesting. When I walk, my legs are moving. So that means nothing in office, nothing here. So get rid of the right-sided that I vanish. And you become part of the nature, a small particle. I wish I'm that particle every day.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So thank you again. Please go to our website, unescobmw.org, for any support financially and opinion suggestions, ideas that you have.